Underrated McDonald's coffee. Fun fact. It's better than you think. Well, welcome to the new year. Happy New Year. I guess I'm a little bit late to say that, but this is my first video in 2024. And to start this year, I wanted to address the most common question that I got asked about in my YouTube comments over the previous year's worth of videos. And that is this: is Spotify promotion worth it? Or is it just a total waste of time and money? Lots of thoughts on this. It's obviously kind of a hot topic. Let's get into it. All right, so is Spotify promotion worth it? Short answer is yes. I mean, guys, what do you expect me to say? I run a Spotify promotion agency. I make videos about Spotify promotion, and I get affiliate commissions by talking about other companies that do Spotify promotion. So obviously, I think that Spotify promotion is worth it, and you should go pay my company money right now to run your meta ads for you so you can get more Spotify streams. End of video. See you later. Nah, I'm kidding. Mostly. So I think it's actually a really fair question, and I sympathize with where people are coming from when they ask it. You don't want to waste a lot of money for something that isn't worth it. But I think you have to step back and ask a bigger question, and that is, what actually makes something worth it? So my answer to this is that something is worth it if it meets your expectations you had when you paid the cost to acquire it. Another way of saying that is something is worth it if it fulfills its purpose that you had in mind when you purchased it. So take this McDonald's coffee. This was worth it to me, not because I'm getting money to plug McDonald's or because it's going to make me any sort of ROI. It's worth it because it gives me a hit of caffeine and it tastes better than Starbucks. Shots fired. So what do all the commenters who question the worth of Spotify promotion have in common? They're all assuming that the purpose of Spotify promotion is short-term, direct financial ROI on the spend for the promotion. In other words, they expect to spend X amount of money on Spotify promotion and then in the very short term make more than X in Spotify royalties. So here's the truth, and it's why I sympathize with those people. If that's how you're defining Spotify promotion's purpose, then Spotify promotion is almost never worth it. Like, sure, there are occasional campaigns where you will spend money and you will get more streams, more royalties than you paid for. But those are definitely the exception and not the norm. I mean, we're talking like that's pretty rare to within the first month, 3 months, to make all your spend back in just Spotify royalties. Your song kind of has to blow up, and not that many songs totally blow up. So if that's true, does that mean that Spotify promotion is definitely not worth it? And my answer to that is, what if the purpose of Spotify promotion actually is not just a direct short-term positive financial ROI? What if we just tweak that definition slightly and we say the purpose of Spotify promotion is a long-term ROI, and it doesn't necessarily have to be direct, meaning it doesn't just have to come from Spotify royalty payments. So if that's the case, then Spotify promotion definitely can be worth it. So just for example, let's say you spend a couple $1,000 on meta ads for Spotify promotion, and you get like a few hundred followers, and you get like a steady long tail of streams. It's definitely feasible to actually make, just in Spotify royalty payments over a few years, to make up what you paid for that initial spend in something like meta ads. And that's even more true when you think about the flow from those followers over into new songs that you release, over into existing songs in your catalog. So you legitimately can recoup your investment in some forms of Spotify promotion just by playing the longer tail, the longer term game. And that's not even factoring indirect ROI, merch sales, ticket sales, sales to your Patreon from people who heard of you from that Spotify promotion. The argument here is that a lot of the value is in an awareness play. So just like Doritos will spend $1 million or whatever to run a Super Bowl commercial, even if that Super Bowl commercial can't be directly linked to $1 million plus $1 of Dorito sales, it's still worth it because you're getting the brand awareness and you're getting people into the universe of Doritos, I guess, in that case, but of your artistry in the case of running a Spotify promotion. But even if longer term indirect ROI is your purpose in running a Spotify promotion, I'll be honest with you, most artists don't achieve that. Usually it's because artists stop making music before they actually see the long-term return, or it's because artists just don't really have a plan on the back end to monetize the audience they're building, and usually it's a combination of those two things. And so the honest truth is, most Spotify promotion also doesn't meet that second objective, although that is definitely a very feasible objective to shoot for. But what if there's a third potential purpose for Spotify promotion? What if you just want more people to hear the music that you're making? And that's the boat that I'm actually in for my own artistry. I don't have any plans to make music my full-time gig, But I do really enjoy when more people hear my music, and it's really fun to build a fan base of engaged people. So even though Spotify promotion, I'm not looking for a direct ROI from it, I am looking to create some fan engagement and just some people who are listening to my music. And so it makes my hobby more fun. And I think that's totally fine. And look, your reason can be a mix of these different reasons too. I've definitely felt the pressure to make music a full time thing, or just been aware of this idea that to be a legit artist, I have to be a full time musician. And I honestly just think that's kind of dumb. Like, the point of music is not just to make money. Yes, that can be a good, fulfilling thing, but to say that that's the only way that you are successful as a musician, or to say that that's the only reason you should spend money to put your music in front of people is to make your music a full time living, I just think that is not necessarily true. So yeah, that is my 2 cents on whether or not Spotify promotion is worth it. Again, I do sympathize with people who are looking for that direct, short-term ROI from Spotify royalties. And I just want to be clear, like, it's not usually going to give you that. So if that is your purpose, honestly, you probably just shouldn't be spending on marketing anyway, because there aren't very many channels that are going to give you that. But if worth is a longer term, maybe more indirect ROI, then it definitely can be worth it. And if worth is just forming relationships with people and making your hobby more fun, it absolutely can be worth it too. Nothing wrong with any of those objectives. So I'll put some videos on the screen here that walk through how to make money with an audience. So if you are interested in ROI, hopefully those will be helpful. And whatever you're interested in, whatever your goals are for this year, here's wishing you good luck, and here's hoping that you keep making music, because whether you get paid $1 million from Spotify royalties or not, I think it's worth it. Good luck.